So hi guys, my name is Nachiketa and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about spring versus fall semester when applying for a master's program in the US, and I'm going to talk about the various pros and cons and what all facts you need to consider when applying. Now, I've done a lot of research on this. I have personally applied for fall, and I've talked to a lot of seniors who have applied in both in fall and spring. So I'm going to give you all of the facts that there are and let you decide for yourself. Now the parameters that I'm going to use for comparison are going to be internship opportunities and on-campus jobs, course availabilities, and the weather, and also the difference in competition that you're going to face in fall and spring semester. So the first most important thing is, of course, is there going to be a difference in internship opportunities. Now for that you need to understand how this works. If anyone's coming for a fall semester for a master's program, this is how his cycle is going to look like. So you start with fall semester, then you have a spring semester, then you have the summer break, and then this cycle gets repeated because normally it's a 2-year program, right? So it goes like fall, spring, summer break, then again fall, spring. Now according to the USCIS, you're only going to be allowed to work at an internship outside your college if you have completed 9 months of study. So for someone who's coming in fall, when he does his fall semester, then his spring semester, he has completed 9 months of study. So in the next summer break, fall intake students can go out and work at internships. However, if you're coming for spring, the moment you complete your spring semester, you have the summer break. So by the summer break, you have not yet completed 9 months of study, hence you cannot sit for internships outside your college. Which means anyone who's coming in spring is gonna study in his spring semester, wait in his next summer break, then again study in fall, and then again the next spring, and then finally in the next summer break you're gonna be allowed to sit for an internship. So eventually both fall students and spring students are gonna be allowed to do one internship. However, fall students will be able to do that sooner. If you're someone who wants to do an internship quickly within 1 year of coming to the US, then you would prefer the fall. For spring students, you'll have to wait. Now again, this is only a concern for people who are coming for the master's degree with the aim at working in companies, right? If somebody who's coming for master's is interested in research and he probably wants to convert his master's into a PhD later, you can come in spring and use your summer break for research work. Even for this, there are both pros and cons. Benefit of fall is that you get to work sooner, but it doesn't mean that anyone who's coming in spring is gonna waste his summer. I've talked to lots of seniors as well, and they've told me that if you are coming in spring, then in the next summer break, all the fall students are gonna go out for internships, and hence the on-campus job availability is gonna be higher, right? On-campus jobs could be something like research assistant or a teaching assistantship or other jobs as well. There's gonna be higher availability that these spring students can take up. So it's not really that big of a difference if you look at it. Now the second point that I'm gonna talk about is gonna be the course availability. Fall is way more popular than the spring semester, and fall has in general a larger intake. There are myths that fall has a lot of courses that spring does not have, and it is true for some cases. For example, there are lots of universities, right? For example, I specifically know that Stanford's Masters in Statistics and Data Science does not have a spring semester altogether. They only take intake in fall, and there are lots of colleges that do so. So you have to first look at if the college you're targeting offers a spring semester or not. But whenever college offers a spring semester, they keep in mind that students are gonna start in spring, hence they do make courses available. So that is not an issue if you're coming in spring semester. The third factor that needs to be kept in mind is the weather. Now if you're coming from Asian countries or anywhere where the climate is not cold, you are gonna have to adjust to the cold in United States. So when you come to the United States in fall, the weather and the climate in most of the cities is very pleasant. As a result, you have time to get accustomed to the climate as it gets cold, and you can make preparations accordingly. If you're coming in the spring, you're directly coming in the middle of a very cold weather, and people find it hard to adjust, and you just have to keep in mind that you have to come prepared accordingly. Another benefit that people forget about spring is that because fall is so popular for these reasons, spring does face less competition. So for example, if you couldn't get an admit at your dream college in fall semester, there are chances that you will face less competition in spring and you might have a better chance of getting an admit. Also, if you're someone who's applied for fall but couldn't meet the deadlines, but you don't want to wait for another year before applying again, that is when spring becomes a good choice. So these were the differences that exist between fall and semester, and I hope this helps you in making a better decision of which semester to choose. So that was it, and see you in the next video.